We did it, guys. We actually reached 500 subscribers finally for the first time on this channel. I've got a lot to get through in this video, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. But first of all, I'm going to structure this basically the same way I did like my last video where I did my 200 subscriber celebration video. And I used that as a time to give like a state of the channel, so to speak, give an update on my channel and stuff like that. Just to start off, I'm going to start off with the niceties, the formalities, I guess you could say, and I really need to give thanks to all the people who have subscribed and have been watching my videos throughout the years. For those who have been with me since the beginning and those who are just now coming on board, I thank you all for at least seeing me as partially interesting, I guess you can say. Honestly, I really sincerely thank you all a lot for that. I thought about it for a while, but I ultimately decided to go this direction as far as how I wanted to start off this video. But in my previous video, I talked about at least kind of the structure of my channel and kind of what it's about for those of y'all who aren't aware, or if there's anyone watching this for the first time who hasn't subscribed yet. If you don't know what my channel is, feel free to go watch that original video. It explains it a little bit more in detail, and I don't want to have to bog down this video enough as it is with that information, so go ahead and check it out. I will also take the time to let you know that I have a second channel. That second channel of mine being my video game channel. If you're interested in video games and stuff of that nature, go free to check that out. I'll leave a link in the description. That channel in particular is dying for a little bit of attention, and I apologize if it's very empty of content at the moment. I plan to tackle that as much as I can in the future. I feel like I have a much easier way to get video game footage and stuff like that, so hopefully I'll be able to tie in or be able to make more video game related content for that channel, hopefully in the near future. This channel in of itself, like I've said before, is kind of all over the place. It doesn't really have a niche or any type of certain genre that it sticks to. It really is just me feeling like whatever I want to talk about, I make a video and I go for it. If I feel like I have enough information to talk about a subject in depth, I'll make a much more detailed video about that particular topic. Otherwise, it's mainly full of vlogs and random shit that I just like to put together and like to talk about. As the title mentions itself, I've been meaning to also talk about this topic, and I guess I'm already at this point pretty early in the video, but I need to talk about basically the new YouTube policy that they have instated about monetization for channels. And of course, I'm sure I'm kind of late in talking about it, obviously, and mostly every one of y'all know about that already. Basically, yes, my channel has lost monetization, both of them, because the new requirements for monetization requires that the channel have 1,000 subscribers and that you have 4,000 total hours of watch time within the last year, specifically the last 12 months, but 4,000 hours of watch time. And to be honest, considering that I'm now at 500 subscribers, you have to keep in mind that it took me a long time to make the 200 subscriber video. It took me a while to get 200 subscribers, but the amount of time it took me to go from 200 to 500 was significantly less. And so I'm kind of hoping that, you know, when I get to 1,000 subs, you know, that'll be the easiest part, really. The 4,000 hours in the last 12 months, that's the one I'm kind of worried about, because trying to be consistent as far as watch times based off people's behavior is something that's not real easy. I mean, yeah, I could make longer videos, but at the same time, I don't want to bog it down and make it boring and try to keep, if I was to make a 30-minute video, the difficulty of trying to keep that video interesting is something I would have to juggle. I may be able to tackle it one day, but we shall see. For now, the main goal is to hopefully make another one of these videos pretty soon. Again, I'm gonna not make not again, but I'm stating now that I will not make another subscriber celebration video until I reach 1,000 subs, and then at that point I'll make another one and give another update of the channel, and so on and so forth. Now, of course, I do have several friends and other people I reach out to in the YouTube community about other means as far as basically trying to bring some income into the channel. I do also, before I get into that though, I do want to briefly state that, you know, I never really did, at least especially at this early, I never really did YouTube for money. Yes, I did make a little bit of money from it, not much. I got paid only twice from YouTube doing this in the many years that I've been doing it, and it's not, you know, it's not much. It's literally pennies per day. So as far as the gratification money-wise that I get from YouTube, you know, it's not ultimately that satisfying. You know, it's like a cherry on top if I ever get to that point. I always wanted to keep making videos and spread my ideas and put my ideas out into the world, and that's the main purpose behind my channel. The money was always secondary, and I always planned my life around not relying on this as income, if that makes any sense. You know, I never saw this as like a gateway to the bank, so to speak. You know, it was never my intention to get rich off YouTube. It was meant to have fun. It was meant for me to have fun and have an outlet as far as me having my ideas and being spread out and all that stuff. I am also aware of other means of making money besides using the Google AdSense and posting ads on my videos. I'm aware of other websites such as Patreon and stuff like that, and I know a lot of other YouTubers rely on that as well as the Google AdSense to bring in some money. Now, it was always my idea to not start a Patreon until I got more subscribers, until I got significantly more subscribers. And I probably was not going to start it until I ironically hit 1,000 subscribers. You know, I always had that in mind even before YouTube instated its new policy. I always had an idea that once I hit about 1,000 subs is when I would mention that I was going to start a Patreon, and if anyone wanted to donate through that, they certainly could. Now, that being said, you know, if you're watching this now, if anyone, you can send me a private message or whatever you want to do. But if anyone's interested or think it's a good idea for me to start a Patreon, you know, I'll certainly do it. But you know, I'm not really gonna. I don't think it'd be worth it to do it unless I had like 5 people confirm that they were gonna subscribe to me through Patreon. You know, it's not gonna be worth it unless I get at least 5 people. Of course, if you're interested in doing that, please let me know, and then otherwise, then I'll, you know, announce that I have a Patreon at some point. But until then, you know, I'm just gonna leave it by word of mouth from y'all for what I need to do in that case. And if you don't know what Patreon is, you can obviously go to their website and find out more about it. But literally, you can subscribe, or I say, you basically can start a Patreon account and follow your content creators on Patreon, and you can donate as little as $1 a month. And it goes to the content creators of your choosing, and really mostly in exchange for exclusive content. Basically, I'm going to have special things through Patreon that for those who are subscribed to me through Patreon will get special prizes and exclusive content because they did that, if that makes any sense. That's the whole point of what Patreon is. I also have to take time to mention that, you know, there's other means and similar to Patreon sites like that. There's a real popular one called OnlyFans. Now, I'm not going to really go into that website because for any of y'all who know about it, many people use that website for a special exclusive content, if I'm going to be completely honest. You can go check it out yourself, but I'm not really interested in using websites like that. I'm probably going to stick with something like Patreon whenever I get to that point. As far as ideas going forth for the channel, you know, I can't really say. I always have bigger ideas in the back of my head, and it's just a matter of being able to pull it off well. Again, my channel's all over the place. I've covered a lot of stuff, everything from just regular vlogs, movie reviews, book reviews. I've talked about engineering. I've talked a little bit about health and food. Nothing crazy. I haven't gone too crazy. I only have about 60 videos posted. So as far as the frequency of videos coming along, I hope to, and again, I know I sound like a broken record, but I hope to be more thorough and being consistent with regular uploads. I don't really necessarily believe in an upload schedule. I know a lot of people swear by them. I feel like as long as I stay rather consistent, you know, probably like one video every 2 weeks, not really ever say a specified day of when I'm gonna upload, but always try to keep a steady stream going, like every 2 weeks of videos being uploaded. And I feel like that's good enough. As far as sticking to a routine, you know, that probably may help in the long run, but I could always see myself just screwing up and not meeting deadlines and stuff like that, and it's more pressure than I think is necessary. I've seen success with other channels not staying true to some sort of deadline, and they have enjoyed a pretty good modicum of success. So I don't see the need for it. Y'all can feel free to let me know y'all's thoughts on that. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna still stick to uploading videos whenever I have free time, honestly. And I don't know how much feedback I'm gonna get from this one, but I encourage anyone who's watching this to leave a comment and below this video. And all I want y'all to do is let me know why y'all subscribed to me. What video was it that got y'all interested in my channel, or what playlist of videos got you interested in my channel and why you subscribed? Did you like my movie reviews? Did you like my book reviews? Did you like my content related to books or engineering or something like that? Just let me know in the comments below, because I would really like to gather that information and basically brainstorm some ideas based off that information. And I probably should have said this earlier in the video, but I reached the 500 subscriber threshold some time ago, like a week ago, and I just never found time to make a video. I was always in the back of my mind, gotta make a video. So I'm sorry about being late about that. There have been a couple of people who have messaged me saying, when are you gonna make the 500 subscriber video? And like, it's coming, I swear. So again, I apologize for being late about that, but you know, here it is. And hopefully once I hit 1,000, I'll be more on point about getting that video out on time. But YouTube's also weird in the sense that whenever I do upload a video, I feel like I do get a steady stream of subscribers coming in at one point, but the second I upload a video, then I lose like 2 to 5 subscribers as soon as I upload the video. And I know there's several different reasons for that. More than likely, it's like people who subscribe to me and then notice I uploaded a video, and then they were like, oh, I forgot I subscribed to that guy, but I'm not interested in watching him, unsubscribe. And that's probably honestly what happens the majority of the time. But also YouTube, the fact that it's screwed with its algorithm, and I'll just have random my subscriber number goes up, but I don't see an actual avatar or face attached to that subscription, and it gets weird in that sense. So ironically, I didn't want to make one right at 500. I wanted to wait like at 505 and then make a video, because again, I feared that once I uploaded it, I would have lost a few. And then it'd been really embarrassing that I made a 500 subscriber video and then my subscriber total showed like 498. Yeah, that'd be a little bit embarrassing. So that's why I waited just a little bit beyond that. And I'll probably do the same with 1,000. I'll probably wait till like 1,020 subscribers before I make the 1,000 sub video. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to get those basic points out of the way. Again, just thank you all for subscribing, and for those who've been with me since the beginning and those who are just now coming on board, I thank you all very deeply from the bottom of my heart for making this possible. It really is remarkable. I can't believe how quickly it came. Again, I made the 200 subscriber video, I think late 2016, and so it's been easily just a little bit over a year, and now I'm making the 500 subscriber video. So I'm kind of excited and hopeful that maybe by the end of this year, or maybe the middle of this year, I'll be making the 1,000 sub video. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. And again, it just seems to be, like many people have said, once your subscriber count gets going, it seems to get a little bit faster the more you get. And I hope that's really true. I know it's different for everyone, but I think as long as I stay consistent with videos, no matter how unsuccessful or successful they are, I'm pretty sure that always ties to subscriber count going up pretty steadily. So that certainly gives me motivation, indeed. And again, re-mentioning the whole demonetization thing. If anyone's really think it's a good idea for me to start a Patreon this early, again, let me know. But again, I'm not interested in doing so unless I can get like the word of 5 people at least saying that they'll contribute to my Patreon account. Until then, I don't see the need. Again, just let me know through a private message or something if that's something any one of y'all are interested in. Also, feel free to leave any ideas or thoughts or opinions in the comments below, but also especially, like I said earlier, I wanted to hear from y'all exactly why y'all subscribed to my channel and what video or whatever playlist that you saw or watched that got you interested in my channel and made you subscribe. But I would like for y'all to leave a comment below, because that's really going to help me as far as making plans for what to do with this channel moving forward. Thank you all so very much once again. See y'all at 1,000 subs.